Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Unreal World, and we are back to continue our Spirit Quest playthrough. I hope you guys are excited, because just like any 16-year-old boy, my character is obsessed with forest maidens. That's right. Yes, and as a side note, your character does start at 16 years old, so don't let this young man or young woman die, whoever you create, because that would be a tragedy, right, to die so young. But anyway, we are here in the forest. As you can see, this is the mossy spruce forest. Yeah, spruce mire, that's it. I've tried to pick a spot which is a bit more open. As you can see, there's a few trees, there's like a little clearing here in the woods. I've been thinking maybe I should pick a spot before time and actually prepare it, because the goal tonight is not only to summon a forest maiden, and in case you're wondering what the heck that is, well, we're going to find out here shortly, hopefully, but we're also trying to catch the forest maiden too. So let's just do it. Let's just find out what it is. As you can see, I'm very tired. I've got a spell after we did the quest, so I do have a spell that tells me, if you want, go ahead and pause it and read through that spell real quick. Give you an idea, and you follow this basically to the letter, and you'll get a forest maiden. Now, one thing I've noticed is I haven't been successful doing it in the same spot, twice in a row in the same spot. So I don't know, you got to mix it up, I think. But anyway, let's just see what happens if we go to bed right now. Oh, there it is. You wake up to a strange feeling of being watched. So it's like, at first I thought it was going to be kind of hit or miss, and maybe it was very rare. But no, this spell works basically every time, as long as you're in the right area. Also, I've not been bringing my dog. I don't know if it'd work or not with the pooch, but I haven't been bringing him along. So anyway, there she is. Now, when we accepted the quest and went through all the dialogue with the old man and the villagers, one of them mentioned that we should just let her initiate. Don't spook the forest maiden. Let her do her thing. And yes, unfortunately, this is the closest we can zoom in, so we can't get a better look at the forest maiden, guys. I'm sorry, but we can get a better look. We can look at her. Small, beautiful maid. Oh, the first couple I saw were big. So we've got ourselves a small, beautiful maid here, wearing leather boots, woolen undergarment, fine woolen dress, and fine woolen socks. Wow. All right. So like I said, what we want to do is hit the 5 button, the 5 on the numeric pad. That will just essentially pass time, and we don't do anything. We won't move. We won't get up. I won't try and talk to her. All of that seems to spook her. We're waiting for her to say something to us. There it is. Come and play with me. So essentially, all the different messages I've seen equate to the same thing. Catch me if you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Shift and R. Now we're immediately running, so we're in sprint mode. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention earlier, but I am holding a lit torch. I lit that after I started the fire and right before I went to bed. So that kind of helps with visibility when we're chasing her. Now, obviously, as I have mentioned many times, trying to track and chase... Oh, look at that, bro. She's literally gone. Trying to track and chase things in the forest is very difficult. Very difficult indeed. Wow. I'm actually starting to think that if you lose sight of her at all, she's gone. She disappears. I think you got to keep your eye. Oh, why am I still running? I think you got to keep your eyes on her at all times. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if we could do this in a clearing, like one of the actual flat mires. I don't know. It's worth a try, right? There's no reason not to try it. But, well, unfortunately, we didn't catch her. We failed at catching a beautiful maid, but I'm going to keep trying. Okay, good morning, everybody. Just like any strange night, we wake up wondering if it was real or a dream, with a strange hangover type of headache, I guess. But no, I'm just kidding. One of the villagers also, or somewhere I read, that we should kind of check the site of the encounter, look behind the trees and stuff, because she might have left us like a present. They say that even like, they mentioned something about clothing, which never needed to be repaired. Like the people who are most favored by the forest maidens will receive magical clothes, I guess. But I'm not seeing anything here. I have a feeling it would be fairly obvious, like next to the fire, but I don't really know. Anyway, I'm excited to find out, though. So, one thing we do need to continue to do is our general sacrifice. Try and do that every morning now. And I would love it if we could get some more rituals opened up. And a few commenters after my speculations in the previous episode, I've learned now, thanks to the commenters, that we can only really get rituals by doing quests. So we need to head into civilization, essentially. Now, how's our food situation? Let's see, because that's really what's going to dictate it for us. We got about a little over 5 pounds of smoked elk. I got some broadhead arrows. There's one single trout right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that there's some meat being prepared down here at our original site, Camp 2. Yeah, this is our original site, but Camp 2 by the river. I think so. This is the first encounter with the forest maid right there. I marked it. And that was one of the locations I tried to do it twice. It didn't work the second time. I don't know. We're going to experiment a lot, though, with these forest maids. I mean, trying to summon them. That's what I mean. So, anyway, I believe... No, there's no smoked meat here anymore. We had... no, I need to remove this, actually. Let's delete that. Yeah, because the smoked meat that was marked for is in my inventory right now. So that's it, and I don't care about the fish. You know what? Actually, that's not true. I've got some nets out here, so I feel like I just placed them, really, but we're still going to come check them. Let's pull them in. Come on. Oh. No. Yeah, definitely too early, but one thing I don't want to do is leave those out, but I don't know. I need more, don't I? I need like 9. I don't know where I got the number from. I just need a lot. I need a lot of nets. So maybe it'd be cool we get up to civilization and we do some active hunting. You know what I'm saying? I should probably bring some cordage with me too. So if we actually kill an animal, I can just drop this at one of the villages, or we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm going to bring that with me so I don't have to spend time acquiring cordage. And yeah, let's bring our dog, of course, old Neptune. That's him right there. Little Neptune, probably starved. Yeah, oh, definitely. Oh, I don't have any bones. Oh, wait, we've got our cellar. Does it have anything in it? Literally nothing. Well, that's just how it is when you're a poor old soul like we are. Oh, hey, before we get into the civilized areas, I wanted to show you this spot. I discovered this going back and forth. There are spots like this throughout the world. You'll find them. And sometimes if you look real close on the map, let's zoom all the way in. Oh, you know what? It's going to be blocked by my character's big fat red dot there. But there are different indicators, like different colors. Obviously, the blue is lake, the whiter little mountain tops and stuff. But there's also little splotches of color. I don't see any here. You need to more further explore. There's a little white. That's probably a mountain. But you might see a brown one, and if I were to move, possibly there's one at our feet. But anyway, the point is that there's a little clearing right here in the woods. So let's zoom into this location. These are fun to find. I like these. And I'm actually considering building my final base here. Like having a nice, large, maybe even multiple structures in this area. As you can see, it's just a natural clearing. It's surrounded on all 4 sides by forests. In fact, it's different trees here too. We got pine on the right, spruce on the north and south. So I like these kind of spots. Now there's a couple issues with it. Number one, there's no water here, obviously, so that's going to be an issue. Not even for fishing. I'm just talking about like doing skinning and drinking and filling our canteen and cooking or whatever else. Whoa. Oh, it's a mushroom. But the good news is we can make wells. Oh, what's this? Coarse mushroom. Nope, don't recognize it. So let's see here. I'm just looking, taking a little survey of the surrounding area, But now I don't know. Maybe I won't. Even though we can dig a well and have a permanent water source, we'll see how things go. It's fun to do it, and you got plenty of room here. It's one of those unique spots, you know what I'm saying, on the world. So anyway, I think my plan for the immediate future is to head to the coast. Yeah, I've talked about that a couple of times. I'd love to set up a shelter down here on the coast, still next to the Drick. In fact, we're going to be probably in the Drick territory, or at least very close to it. And I'd like to do that so I can hopefully, another goal I have is to catch a seal. I want you guys to see a seal. Oh, I just saw, speaking of, oh, never mind. I thought this village right here was an animal. Whoops. I'm not used to seeing the villages without big red giant X's on them, right? But anyway, let's get all the way down here to the coast and we'll pick an interesting looking spot. Okay, here we are. It is snowing outside, of course. And the good news is we've got a little bit of ice on the water. And you may say to yourself, why the heck is that good news? Well, because this allows me to determine which spots will not be frozen over throughout the winter. So the ice that you see laid down here is it. As the winter progresses, it's going to get colder and the ice will become firm enough to walk on, but there won't be more than what you see. It'll be exactly this shape. And so like this little patch of coastline right here, which is exposed to the water, will be exposed to the water all year round throughout the snowy periods, year after year after year. So it's something good to know. And especially when you're trying to set up a spot with, traps that'll catch a seal, essentially is what we're looking for. So this is an interesting spot. It's got the coast here that's kind of curved. We got a little curved beach. I like it. There's some berry bushes up on shore. I'm just trying to think about where a seal will go. Now, one thing it doesn't have, which I like, the only other time I've ever caught seals before was when there were these little islands. Sometimes you'll see the little shoots of rock or, just land out here, tiny little islands off the coast. That's what we need to do, is find a couple of those, because the seals will jump up on those things and hang out, and we could build some traps out there. Okay, now this is a very interesting spot right here. It's actually right next to the mouth of one of these rivers, but as you can see, we're right next to a little patch of open water. Now, the only issue here is that it's not actually connected to the greater ocean, so I don't know if seals will just appear here or if it literally needs to be like connected to the open water. But when we zoom in, check this out. So not only is it near a spot, which is open year-round to the ocean, to the water, we've got this narrowing of the land itself right here, which is prime territory for a trap fence. A trap fence just peppered with all kinds of different pit traps stationed along it, so that any animals or enemies that happen to come through here, instead of climbing the fence, they'll think it's safe to walk through the little gaps that we'll leave. But no, those gaps will have traps. So anyway, I don't know if we will do that with this spot, but this is a pretty good one. It's big enough that it would take you a little time to do it, but it's certainly not like anything too crazy. I've trapped fenced areas longer than that for sure. Nonetheless, nowadays too, remember when I used to play, I don't know how you would remember that, but when I used to play, the fences did not require cordage. Now they do though. So, sand mushrooms. No, those are poisonous as I recall. Anyway, so I'm just looking. I don't think this is the spot. Like I said, it needs to be, I want it to be at least connected to the ocean. Here, so like this might be interesting. You see, yeah, it's open year round to the water. There's a little mountain right next to us. Let's just zoom in and look at it. It's always worth it. Okay, we've got a log right here. That's helpful. We could, if we have two more of those, we can build one of those bear traps, deadfall bear traps. Which, by the way, don't let the names of these traps fool you. Like a fox trap, it can catch other animals. I think it's more rare, especially for the fox trap. These are like specifically designed for foxes. But the bear trap too, where is it? The heavy deadfall bear trap, you can catch other stuff in this. I've caught, I don't know, elk, maybe reindeer for sure. So a seal is probably viable as well. So don't think it's exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Now the fox traps, I want to say I've caught like maybe a rabbit or something there with those before, but I can't really remember. Anyway, there's tons of stones around here too. Look at all these big stones. We could easily make some deadfall traps in this area, but you know what it's missing? Oh, there's a second log there too. Shout it out in the comments. You guys know what it's missing. Islands. There's no islands here. Okay, well, here's another little stretch of ocean coastline. Whoops, I'm sorry. And it has no islands. But if you come up here, look, there's an island. There's multiple islands trapped in the ice right there. Now, I just don't see those as being that viable a place. Honestly, too, they might be too steep to climb that kind of land. I'm not going to go out there because the ice is not sturdy enough for me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is another, well, unviable spot, I'll say. Well, didn't have much luck searching this narrow stretch of coast right here between the river and our current location. I might go farther south. Yeah, we'll see. I could just cover the whole coast. It's not a big deal if we want to build a shelter here. I'd like it to be closer to the river, but yeah, who knows? Anyway, so one thing we are going to do is come into a village here and sleep for the night since I'm getting a little bit weary. But let's go ahead and greet the folks here. Hello. I'm hoping for a quest. Oh, there it is. But our Kayosu, oh God, how do you say that name? Kayosti, the Drikolos woodsman, needs help with some chores. Yes. Huh, where is he? I think he's around here, but I don't know exactly. Okay. Goodbye. Actually, hold on. Do you have dogs? No, you have cows. All right. Oh, I think I've already marked that on the map. Yeah, I've been to this location. So let's find her friend, Kayosti. Not sure. It's not that kid. It sounds like a male. But, here's a potential candidate. Hello there, sir. Nope, this is Kitley. How's it going? Okay, where is he? Oh, you don't know exactly. They all know he needs help, but they don't know where he is. Okay, well, I just literally asked every single one of these dudes in this hut right here, and none of them know where he's at. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and sleep. Maybe we'll take a fresh set of eyes in the morning and go look for this guy. Maybe some of them will have an idea. I was starting to get worried, thinking, is he like gone from the village? That's why they don't know? Well, that would not be good. If we got a bunk quest, I hope not, in my Spirit Quest playthrough. Let's just greet him again. How's it going? Yep, they still don't know. All right. I was hoping they'd wake up and just have like a dream about it. No, I don't know. That's not him. I already greeted that dude. Oh, crap. All right, let me keep looking around here. Okay, now I am legitimately worried because I've asked, I think, every person except maybe the kids, and he's nowhere. This dude is nowhere, bro. Oh, the kids don't know. What am I thinking? Oh, man. How's it going? Seen him? Nope. Don't know where. They think he's around here, but they haven't seen him. They don't know exactly. Could he have just wandered off? Out here in the mountains? Oh, my God. I guess I just keep checking over and over. I've never had this happen. Never, never, never. I mean, I think every single time the villagers have always had an idea of where the guy's at, but frustrating. Oh, now this is really weird. I'm in a totally different village now, and they are telling me about Coyote. Oh, I saw him. He was wandering around here in the southwest. So yeah, you can see it. They're super close to each other. The villages here, and we did, I think, in a previous episode, encounter two villages that were literally so close, like you could just walk from one to the other, zoomed in on the terrain map, like you can see them in the same screen. So very, very close. This one's not. These two are not quite that close, but obviously there's some shared details. Okay, this is their blacksmith. Have you seen him? Nearby in the west. Yeah, baby, we're on to it now. So there you go. Just don't give up. Is that him? I'm going to try this building. Yep. Come on. There he is. My man. Extra pair of legs, actually. You don't need to happen to interest in some simple work. What kind of work? But just a little something for your legs to do. Quit talking about my legs, bro. Do you think you could deliver a message? Oh, sure. Let's see. To whom shall I deliver your message? Very proper speech. To Esco, the Drikolos tribesman. He lives in a village in the east from here, about 4 miles away. If you deliver my message to Esco and return a reply within a few days, you'll earn a little reward. I think I can do that. And what's the message? Now listen carefully. Go tell Esco that the forest is humming. Then get his reply back to me ASAP. You got it, big guy. We shall do that. Okay, understood. I will deliver your message. But should I take a screenshot? What if I need to know it word for word? No, I think we'll be okay. All right, the forest is humming, bro. And what does that even mean? Does that relate to the forest maidens? Sounds like it might, right? I don't know. Anyway, let me go find this village. Crap, I've already forgotten the guy's name. Oh, wrong screen. Wrong one. No. There it is. All right. Deliver a message on my Esco. Esco, got it. Okay, well, I've come to this village right here. Oh, can I zoom in? Oh, this is as far as we can go. So I am currently right here at this location. He said 4 miles. I'm starting to think this is way too close, because this right here, if I exit, we got to get back to the world map. There is a little, I guess, diagram of the yards. So this distance right here, like half an inch, for those of you out there using imperial standards, 100 yards. So from here to there, this was the village right here, I think. Yeah, that's definitely not 4 miles. It might be this one, or maybe it's this one over here. I'm going to stop at this one first. So I don't know. Also, I'm a little curious. If we go into the village, do I just need to ask somebody for directions to Arrow or Esco? I think it's Esco. Let's see if they know. Can't complain. So that's different guy. So I've just been introducing myself to everybody like this. Then we learn their name, and I just keep my eye. But I'm thinking that the proper village, we would probably be able to just ask the first person we saw. Although I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to go around here just a little bit more. Maybe introduce not to the dog. Introduce myself to a few more people. Kind of pointless to do it for the females, but you never know. You might need their names later down the road for a quest. But here's one. Oh, we already know Lila. All right, let's keep moving on. I don't think this is it, although I see a couple other dudes here, so let's just... Oh, we already know Petuli. What about this gentleman? There's a couple of them here. Hello? Nope. Oto? All right, like I said, I'm going to try that other village that's a bit farther away. Okay, I was just double checking that I got my direction correct. It is east about 4 miles. So here we are, right in front of that village. Let's jump on in. It's still the same day that he gave me the quest, so it's not like we're really hurting for time, but it'd be good to get it done ASAP. All right, greet. Unfortunately, there's no entry here for the directions for this guy either, so I might just be relegated to introducing myself here. So let me go through and do that. Oh, is this him? Arrow? No, it was Esco, right? Crap, because there's no option. Esco, dang it. Arrow, super close. Not him though. Okay, well, having a little bit of trouble finding it. I've searched many villages now, just going around asking people's names, essentially. But I just discovered something very interesting. I was going to try this village right here next. And look at that. There's an elk right there. Well, should we go ahead and hunt it? I think we might as well. I am carrying a little bit of stuff here. I've got all that cordage on me. I guess I could drop it right here. Might as well drop that, drop that, drop that. What I'll do is I will mark this. So I had F6, A. I'll just put year. There we go. So I know where that's at. Come back for it. All right, let's try this. Now, we are surrounded by forest here, but there's this like little clearing. It's kind of like a road, essentially, between the villages. So we've got some open space. And look at this. We're super close to him. Wow. All right, let's take our shot. Now, the only problem is this dog is kind of right in front of me. I'm just going to go for a headshot, though. Hopefully, we'll go right over the dog and kill him in one hit. Oh, totally missed. Hold on. Let me go into stealth. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. Oh, bro, come on. Not a single hit. One more for the body. Oh, missed. God. All right, well, let's take a look at him. A little bit fatigued. That's a good start. I'm going to keep the pressure on him, although, like I said, we got very little breathing room. Oh, he's coming right back at me. Weird. All right, what are you doing, buddy? Let's look at him. I don't think I've ever seen an elk fight back. Maybe that's not true. I've seen reindeer fight back, but yeah, the elk will, I think, if you're down in melee combat with them. All right, let's get this guy. Let's take this another shot here. If we can put an arrow in him, that might help our cause quite a bit. Oh my god, what? I mean, I know I've got a little bit of fatigue built up now, but this is just... Okay, whoa, we got him. I was going to say, this is ridiculous. Okay, unconscious, seriously wounded, suffering a deep cut in the thorax. Nice. Now, he won't stay unconscious for long. In fact, I guarantee as soon as I take one step towards him, he's going to pop up. Let's watch. No, I was wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, that's amazing. All right, let's sprint over there. First, I'm going to wield my hand axe. Oh, there you go. Okay, now he's up. 2 turns. Took him 2 turns, but he got back up. All right. Yeah, he's running. Oh, crap. Look, he dropped my arrow. Oh, no, he's running right for the trees. Oh, yep. Oh, he's bleeding, too. I'm not giving up on him, though. Let's just follow his trail. Oh, look, he did come down this way as his blood trail leads. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's look at him. Yeah, he's bleeding out pretty bad. Slight fatigue. So, as far as I understand it, he will never just die from his wounds like that. In fact, he'll eventually heal. So while it seems life-threatening, it's not. We need to take him out fully. I can't just rely on him, like, dropping. Now, he might, actually. That's not true. I shouldn't say that, because if he's really injured, they will drop and die. But it's not something like, if he doesn't do it in the next, like, half dozen to a dozen turns, then he's just going to heal up eventually over time. But anyway, let's push on. I'm still sprinting. I'm going to stop. I'm actually going to go into hide mode here. Kind of try and get between him and the trees. So, oh, look at him standing there bleeding. Now he sees me. I'm tempted to sprint after him. But I don't have a lot of endurance here. Oh, look. See, he dropped. Now he's only unconscious again. Oh, wow. Did he just rest? No, he was unconscious, but I don't know if that helped him. He's still only slightly fatigued. An animal of that size right there, it's... Oh, crap. It's going to be hard to get him fatigued real quickly like that. All right, so he went into the trees. How far did he go, though? Oh, I see another print right here. Dang. Here we go. There's another print. Southeast. Oh, there he is. I see him. You guys see him? Right there. Yeah, see, at this point, I almost always call off a hunt like this. I'm certainly not going to be shooting any more arrows at him. No doubt about that. I'm not going to release the hound. I mean, you can try and track him through the forest like this, and a big animal, you'll certainly be able to see his footprints. But if you lose him for any amount of time, or you get turned around and you have to backtrack, it's pretty much over. The hunt is done. Because you're not going to be able to look at him to see how fatigued he is. Like, I have no idea where his tracks went now, so we're screwed. But it happens. It happens. It was a risk. All right, so let's grab our stuff. I most wish I hadn't shot all those arrows, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and delete this one. There we go. Okay, I picked up the gear. I think I might actually zoom in real quick and just look. This is not where I was. Let's look for those arrows. Okay, here we go. I found one right away. Very nice. Can't remember. I think there was like 3 more out here somewhere. How many do I have on me? 2. Yeah. We can make more. I've got more arrowheads back home. And it is just a pain in the butt, though. The crafting is kind of extensive. Although I do have prepared a few of the arrow shafts. Oh well. Let's get back to our searching for the Esco character. Okay, here it is. I knew it would just pop up if once we get into the right village, because I am looking for somebody called Esco. Boom. A while ago, he was inside at the north. So, yeah. Oh, Look at this. What? What is it? There's blood all over the inside, and there's a lynx carcass in there. Suffering from shallow at sea, grievously wounded small cow. So, like this guy right here, he'll probably just heal up. Wow. That's nuts. I noticed all the blood. Yep, shallow. This lynx went crazy. Dude, can we get that? What? Hold on. Does it say taken or stolen? No, we just got ourselves... What? Where did I get the broken arrow from? Damn it. Did I break an arrow? I'm going to drop that. What? We got ourselves a free lynx carcass. How big was it? 32 pounds. Now, the lynx fur is quite valuable, as far as I understand it. That's pretty huge, guys. Esco, and we have found our person. Here he is. What good luck. Well, we missed our hunt with the elk, but overall, this turned out quite well. But I think we're going to save our little quest here for the next episode. We have reached our time limit today, guys, so thank you so much for joining me for this journey through the Unreal world. This is an aspect of the game I've never tried before, so it really brings me a lot of pleasure to share it with you guys, and I hope some of you are out there are playing along, doing your own Spirit Quest journey. Let me know down in the comments section. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Also have a Patreon link down in the description if you guys would like to help support my work here on YouTube. It means a lot to me, and it helps me achieve my dream of one day becoming a full-time YouTuber and bringing you guys even more Unreal World content. Anyway, thank you again, and I will see you all on the next one.